All right, hey Chipola Nation, we are here with Lee Ellen Whittington. She is a student advisor in the Student Services Department. Lee Ellen, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm great. You're a graduate of Chipola, right?
I am. I am Chipola alumni.
What year?
2014.
Okay.
I graduated with my bachelor's
All
degree.
right, and you happen to be married to another Chipola graduate, right?
I am. He graduated a year after me. I'm a little older.
John Whittington.
Yes.
He's now an engineer. So now where did you go on to after Chipola?
Well, I got my bachelor's degree here, and then
Okay.
I got my master's degree from LSU.
Okay, fantastic. That is all. And how long have you been in this role?
About a year almost.
Okay. All right, fantastic. Well, we're here today to talk about registration.
Yes.
Because we want more students.
We do.
We have a lot of students and we have great students, but we always want more. And we have a list here of some deadlines that are coming up, and I'd just like to go over a few of those. And why don't we start with, let's just start with the first deadline that comes up chronologically, which is our foundation scholarship deadline.
Yes. Well, foundation scholarships are through our Chipola College Foundation.
Okay.
So it's going to be in-house scholarships for the majority of them.
Uh-huh.
Those are going to come up a lot quicker than your regular application deadline. So students interested in coming to Chipola for the fall are going to want to get those in. That's June 5th.
Okay, so
That's the
June
deadline for
5th,
those.
and a list of those scholarships is available at chipola.edu/foundation. And a lot of these scholarships have specific requirements, like you have to be, an engineering major from Calhoun County or
Yes.
something like that.
But there are several, like McClendon Scholarship, that's for any Chipola student.
Right, and that's a need-based scholarship, and we give away between $600,000 and $800,000 in scholarship money through the foundation every year. So don't miss that. June 5th is the application deadline for that. Let's see, the next deadline that we have coming up, this June 10th, current student registration. Now tell us what that is about.
Yes, so that's for the fall. That's our first opening for currently enrolled students to early register for the fall semester.
Okay.
That specific date is for 45 or more hours. However, the next day is 30, and the next day, it goes down from there.
Okay.
So currently enrolled student registration for fall is
June 10th. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Now, what do we consider a currently enrolled student?
Any student who has been taking classes and is cleared through admissions, who has a credit of 45 or more hours.
Okay, all right. And so if you're watching this and you've decided that you want to become a college student, Lee Ellen, what's the first thing they need to do?
The first thing you want to do to become a college student at Chipola is to apply for admission.
Okay.
That deadline for fall is August 1st. You're going to go to chipola.edu. There is the application right online. You'll fill it out there and hit submit.
Okay.
And once you submit, they're actually going to send you a, hey, we've gotten your submission, and
Okay.
here's an email of what your next steps are.
All right.
So it's very straightforward.
And basically, you apply and you provide your transcripts from either high school, or if you've gone to another college, you also need to
That's correct.
provide those.
Official transcripts unopened from previous schools, yes.
Okay, all right, great. So it's not the application takes a few minutes, but it's not terrible.
Probably about 10 minutes.
Yeah, and you can do it sitting there on your iPad or whatever. I
Absolutely.
would not recommend doing it on a phone. It's kind of small to be moving around. But anyway, but again, that application deadline is not until August 1st. But we encourage you to go ahead,
Yes, go ahead.
and do that early.
Because if you're not cleared through admission, you won't be able to get those early registration
Right,
deadlines.
right. And now, why is it important for someone? Fall classes probably don't start until mid-August, but why would somebody want to go ahead and do that in June or July? Go ahead and get enrolled.
Yes, early registration is important for many reasons, but the main reason is that classes fill up. Important classes like English 1101 in your college algebra, those are going to fill up really fast. I mean, they only have a certain number of seats.
Right.
So if that class is full by the time you come during regular registration in August, you've missed
Right.
the opportunity to be in that class.
And also, you might not be able to get the times that you want.
That's correct.
If you're working, if you want to have a part-time job or something. So it's helpful if you can come in as early as possible. Okay, let's see. There is another deadline that we talked about, which is the FAFSA, the Federal Financial Aid deadline.
Yes.
Tell us why that's important.
Well, The deadline itself for financial aid files to be complete is July 24th.
Okay.
A lot of people see July 24th and they go and submit their application that day. It takes 3 to 5 business days just for that application to get to us.
Oh, okay.
So completing it as early as possible is super important. There's a lot of paperwork that goes along with the financial aid. So you don't just hit submit and magically you're done.
Right.
You have a lot of forms and things that need to be submitted to the financial aid office.
Right, like, if you're a dependent, you know, you live with your parents or parent, you have to have their income tax returns and you have to have your income tax
And
returns.
it's actually more difficult than that. You have to have the tax return transcripts.
Oh, so you
So
have to
it's
do.
not something you have on
So
hand.
you have to
go
create a
the
PIN
IRS.
with the IRS, because I just
That's
did that
correct,
recently. So
yes.
it does take a little bit. But our financial aid office is great and they will be more than happy to help you navigate that. But the key is to start early with that
Yes,
process.
absolutely. It opens back in October for the
Okay,
next year.
so it's open right now, you could do it today.
absolutely
And there is so much money out there.
Yes.
So saying that you don't have enough money to go to college, the money's there.
Especially at Chipola.
Right,
We're
yeah,
here.
yeah, absolutely. Okay, and then, let's see, what other dates did we have?
Well, for new and currently enrolled students,
Okay.
that registration opens up in July. So that's July 8th. So if
Okay.
you are a new student coming in and you've completed your application process and all of your admissions is cleared, July 8th is your deadline or your day for that.
Okay.
So anytime after July 8th, you can come and register for classes.
For fall classes?
Yes, for
Okay,
fall
so now let's jump back. Right now, we're in summer 1 classes.
That's correct.
And we started those about,
May 7th.
May 7th. And, but we have a second summer session, which begins about June 25th, okay. And so let's say I just graduated from high school and I want to go ahead and take a class or two this summer to get a jump on fall. When can I
Yes,
do
well,
that?
well, the deadline for your application alone is June 6th.
Okay.
So for the summer 2 session.
All right.
After that, and you're cleared through admissions, you can register pretty much at any point after that. But registration ends, June 24th.
Okay.
And then it's like drop add.
Okay, all right, so, now, are there any advantages, to becoming a summer 2 student as far as fall registration? I mean,
Well, summer 2, like any summer session, is gonna be a lot faster. So if
Okay.
you just wanna get something out of the way before if you have like a really big, heavy load coming in your first semester and you wanna just throw one of them in the summer.
Right.
You're gonna get that done in 6 weeks as compared to the 16-week
Right,
semester.
right.
So that's just one of the benefits of taking summer classes.
Okay.
You're
Yeah,
also gonna
I-
have smaller class sizes.
right, I did humanities at night in the summer, and it worked for me because, it was compressed, it was the only class I was taking, it was a lot of work, but you can focus on the one class, and for some people that works
Yes.
better, so, okay, so, the, summer 2 begins June 25th?
June 25th.
June 25th.
Classes begin.
But you can go ahead and,
Yes,
apply
Get your
and,
application in and get that done by June 6th, then you can come register with
Fantastic.
me or
Okay.
any of the other advisors.
now, there's something on here about the college placement test. So let's talk about the whole testing thing.
Yes, the PERT test is the one that we give here. Karen Bradley over in the testing center will help you with that. The process to get started in that is to go to chipola.edu under the testing center.
Okay.
And there's a little forum or entry that's called Register Blast.
Right.
So you'd go into Register Blast, you'd take this PERT, you click that you want the PERT.
Okay.
And depending on if you want all 3 subtests, which is math, reading, and English, or if you just want one, you would just choose from there and pay online and pick your day, and you're good to go. It's not a time test, which
Okay.
is a benefit for a lot of people who are really bad at tests.
And so that is a test that you can come into our testing center, you take these tests, and it will tell you whether you're eligible to take, college algebra, English 1101, all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
But if you have an ACT score on file, then,
Those scores tell us as well.
okay, all right, so.
For college algebra, for instance, it's a 19 in the
Okay.
ACT and a 123
Okay.
in the PERT.
Okay, cool. So that's good information. Let's see. What else? Well, I think that pretty much covered everything we wanted to cover today.
I think so.
So again, we're in summer 1, summer 2's coming up. We want you to enroll in summer 2 classes if you would like, and we also want you to get your financial aid paperwork in by
As soon as possible.
as soon as possible. But it must be in by July 24th in order to pay for fall classes. And again, if you come in, you get your application done, you get your transcripts, you can go ahead and register, which is a good thing.
Yes, that's correct.
I just want to tell our viewers, we have about 40 different programs here at Chipola. Everything from the Associate in Arts degree, which is the first 2 years of college, and we also have Associate in Science degrees, which prepare you, to go out and get a job right away. And then we also have bachelor's degrees. You can become a teacher. You can get a business degree. You can get a Bachelor of Nursing degree. And then also we have several workforce programs.
Yes.
Anything from automotive to cosmetology to welding,
And
civil
one of
engineering
our-
tech.
Yeah, that's one of our newest programs is the AS degree in civil engineering and engineering technology.
Right.
A very popular program right now.
Yeah. So go onto our website and look at our 40 programs and pick something out, and I'm sure we've got something for you. Well, Lee Ellen, thank you so much for talking to us today.
My
and
pleasure.
You give Lee Ellen a call. What's your number, Lee Ellen?
718-2290.
Okay, 718-2290. Thanks, Chipola. We'll see you later.